Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Teresa. In this video, I'm going to share some of my recent purchases from, let's just call it April of 2025. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm 54 years old, and on my channel, I do a lot of beauty, get ready with me, reviews, some health, lifestyle, etc. But I got inspired to do this video. I don't even know what I'm going to call it yet. Maybe April haul, something to that effect. But a couple things just inspired this. One, I like to watch these videos on other people's channels. Probably my favorite person to watch in this genre of video is Lisa D1. If you haven't seen her, she's same age as me. She is a carnivore, but her channel is mostly, she's like really into fashion. I'm not as into fashion, but I always enjoy her Friday haul videos. It's a little bit of everything. It's like things she bought during the week, beauty products, etc., etc. And she just sprinkles in a little bit about her life. So combining that inspo with just the fact that I recently went on Macy's website. They were having like a flash beauty sale a few weeks ago, and I decided to get a few things and splurge. So I thought I'd share with you what I got. Lisa D1, Lisa Duncan is her name, I think. She does a lot of high-end stuff. I love high-end. I would love to do high-end, but the practical girl in me still loves clearance sales and finding a bargain and all of those things. So that's kind of the context from which my haul is going to be coming from. So let's get started. And I almost broke the first thing. I'm going to show you, the first things I'm going to show you are things that I'm really happy about. And again, I probably wouldn't normally pay full price for these things. And so I didn't. These things were all on sale, mind you. But first thing I got is the Yves Saint Laurent. How do you say it? Yves Saint Laurent. I don't know. But it's a perfume. It's the collector edition Mon Paris. And smells lovely. And I think it has so essence of peony, white musk, and patchouli. So when I was moving the stuff around, the box fell open, and luckily I had quick reflexes and didn't drop the glass bottle on my bathroom floor. But here's the bottle. I love perfume. I love fragrance. I love things that smell good. I love to smell good. I like my home to smell good, all the things. And so very cute bottle, smells good. Again, I'm bad at knowing the notes of things, but husband approved as well. So very, very pleased with this purchase. And these things were all like, the things that I got on the Macy site, the flash sale, I think they were all at least half off. So that's fun. Okay, but this box, now that oh no, my little bow just fell off. That's right, that can be fixed, but the box I think has had it. Okay, probably my favorite thing from this is this Too Faced palette. I love eyeshadow palettes. I do. I love face palettes, eyeshadow palettes. And this one, I'll say it, I do love Too Faced. I think the names of their like shades and things are cheesy, and a lot of times like sexual in nature, all that, that's whatever. But love their packaging, love their product. And this one especially feels so like, it just feels nice. Like if you ever watch Bethany Frankel, she says things feel rich. This feels rich. So the box comes in this. It's, by the way, it's Natural Eyes, a neutral eyeshadow palette, which I love a good neutral eyeshadow palette. So the inside has another gold box on the inside. And then this packaging, so pretty. And it is, let me just show you. My only complaint on this is it's a little hard to get open. Like that, I have a hard time. Oh, there. Here we go. I've used it. In fact, I have it on today, but so pretty. There's shimmers, there's mattes. Everything is super wearable, and just the case is so pretty. So I have it on today. So I love this. That's a win. Okay, full disclosure, the other things that I got that I'm listing in the I like them category, I haven't actually tried them, but I'm almost certain I'll like it. One is a Lancome mascara. I've discovered I, in general, like all higher end mascaras. So I got a mascara. Another thing I purchased was this Butter London Mellow the Yellow Nail Brightening Treatment. I didn't get this for me. I'm going to save this for my daughter who is self-conscious of her toenails. And I actually have another brand called, I can't think of it. Let me go grab it. Okay, this is, I have 2 shades of this, which is by Londontown. It's Caviar Illuminating Nail Concealer. I have this one that's like a pinkish white, and then I have one that has a little bit more gold undertone, but it's just supposed to kind of make, it almost makes your nails kind of disappear into your fingers and makes them look nice. If you have nice nails, probably don't need that. I don't have nice nails, and so I just feel like if you don't want to really put polish on, but you want to put a little bit more put together, I use this. And so this reminded me of this product. And like I said, my daughter, you know, she was self-conscious of her toenails. She didn't think they looked good. And I put some of this on, and it makes them look nice and glossy and just well-groomed and polished and shiny and healthy. And so I figured this would do the same thing. So I'm going to gift this to my daughter. And 2 other things I bought that I haven't used yet, so I truly don't know. Well, I did try this one, it's okay. But I recently bought these because they're both Laura Geller, and I've been doing quite a few like Laura Geller reviews on my channel. So I got another mascara by them. And then, which their mascara was fine. It was okay. And then I did get this Jelly Balm Nourishing Lip Serum. If you've watched my channel at all, I always mention how oily my face gets. So, but the one part of my face that's not oily is my lips. They're really, really dry. So I got this lip balm, or lip, whatever it's called, lip oil, Jelly Balm, sorry. Jelly Balm Nourishing Lip Serum. It's fine. I don't know if it's anything, goodness, it's hard to get out. I mean, it's fine, it's clear. The cap's kind of difficult to get open and closed. I wouldn't say this is my all-time favorite. It's not, but there's nothing wrong with it. I think what it says, the shade is Neutral Ground. I don't know, I mean, it's nice, gives a nice little sheen. Realize these 2 things actually did not come from Macy's. These came from Ross. I just recently purchased them. So all the other items I've mentioned did come from Macy's. A few more items I got at Macy's and that I really am not sure they were worth the hype, whether or not they're hyped or not, first one is this hair product. It's by Alterna, and it's the Caviar Anti-Aging Restructuring Bond Repair Leave-In Heat Protection Spray. Strengthens and protects damaged hair up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. I mean, it's okay. I don't know that it's doing anything crazy. So this was pricey. I can't remember how much it was. Normally, obviously, I paid like less than half of that. I would not repurchase this. I've bought things from the drugstore that I feel like do the same thing. I really could not tell any noticeable difference with this. Okay, another splurge I made, and this may be unpopular opinion. I bought a Sigma blending eye brush. I have so many makeup brushes. I tend to gravitate toward the same ones over and over if I find one that I like. And I do have a few that I use all the time. One is a Tarte. I mean, but the rest are nothing exciting. So I splurged and got one of these. I forget what the normal price is. You all probably know. It might even be like 20 some dollars for a brush like this. So I got it to try it. Okay, it's a brush. It is nothing. I don't understand why this is so exciting. I don't mean to bash anything, but it's a brush. And the fact that I have this now and I still reach for my other ones that I use all the time tells me it's nothing special. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but there is certainly nothing to me worth the price. And I would say, oh, it's a brush. They're all brushes. How could they be exciting? I will say brushes, a nice brush is worth it. And I think I'm thinking more in terms of artwork, because when I do my watercolor paintings, I have a set of 3 watercolor brushes that are high end, and they are nice. And I can't even explain why. It's just the density and how they hold water and all of that stuff. But I'm not finding that with this. I don't understand the excitement here with this brush. And then lastly, I tried one of these Lancome liquid eyeshadow, and the color is Strawberry Latte. I love liquid eyeshadows, but this one I don't love. Love the packaging. It's very pretty. Maybe it's the color I bought, but I don't think so entirely. I feel like I need to turn some light on here. I'll get that in a minute. This is like a pink sheen, but what I don't like, I don't want to put it on now because I have something else on, is how it goes on. It's like very kind of not clumpy. I think more of it has to do with the applicator. It's not as smooth, but what I can tell you is I like Wet n Wild's liquid eyeshadow better than this. So, I mean, I'm going to keep it, but I feel like I have to really smooth it out with my finger or something else because the applicator here is not great. And I almost think it's not quite liquid enough to smooth out, whereas I have a Wet n Wild one that's great. I love it. I love it. And it's just like $3 or something. I just turned a light on. I hope that's a little bit better. But so next up, I went to where we live. We have an outlet mall nearby, and I love going to their Bath and Body Works outlet. I love it so much more than going to the regular store because, again, I love a bargain. And I've been finding things that I'm just going to put away for gift giving opportunities. Just had Easter, so some of these things, yes, I will stick away until Christmas time if needed, or if a birthday or something like that. But anyway, the first thing I got, my husband has a beard, and so I got their single barrel bourbon beard oil. He does use this kind of stuff. I don't think he's ever used this particular brand, but I got it because it was super cheap. I mean, these things were like 75% off, so it was a lot of fun. And then I got 2 different scents. One's a men's cologne, stone washed, in this box. And the other one's more of a body spray, Whiskey Reserve. I think I'll probably end up giving these to my son at some point. My husband's a little bit pickier and choosier about his colognes and stuff. But like, I know the regular price on at least this cologne was $44.95, and I probably paid like 75–80% off of that price. So I got these 2 things. Thinking ahead for my girls, I have 2 girls. We all have the car scent things from Bath and Body Works, and I got these little Christmas ones, like a little Christmas dog. Again, they were marked way down. The regular price on these is $12.95. These were probably like $2. And then I got them each a little Bright Christmas Morning scent pack to go in for the holiday time. So I thought that was fun. And then something that I'll probably stick in their stockings, I got them each a little perfume spray that's nice for travel. And this one is Gingham Gorgeous. And it's just a little cute little perfume spray. As I mentioned, my lips always get dry, so I'm always like stocking up on all kinds of lip products. I did get their a lip gloss by them called 1,000 Wishes. It's just kind of a pink shimmery lip gloss. And then 2 things just for pure lip moisturizing. I got their a Nourishing lip mask, and the scent is Birthday Frosting. I've tried this, and it's fine. It does smell like frosting. It's very like, has kind of the texture of like the Vaseline in the little jar, which I happen to like, especially at night. I just put it all over. Haven't really tried this one yet, but my husband loves banana, so I always like, banana flavored things and scented things. But this is a banana lip gloss. I just thought it was fun and kind of a different flavor. Just clear. Definitely banana. So same purpose. I usually use these at night before I go to bed. I always slather something all over my lips. That sounded bad. Use some kind of lip mask or lip oil or something all over my lips at nighttime. And 2 more items for this haul video. This one, actually, I just made a YouTube short on because I may still do a video using this, but Lisa, as I mentioned, Lisa D1, her channel, she did a video not too long ago talking about the Maybelline Superstay Foundation and how it's like one of her new favorites, how great it is, going on and on and on. And I thought, oh, maybe I'll do a video trying it myself. And I got to thinking, I mean, I can do that, but I'll be honest, I really don't wear foundation much anymore. And so it seems like a waste to me to buy that foundation just for that purpose. But when I was at the store, I realized they have the concealer, and I do use concealer. So I thought, well, I'll try this. Well, I tried this. I made the YouTube short because I went to Denver last week for work. And so I actually thought, well, I'll try it on my travel days, see how it goes. I ended up loving it. I took it with me last second and used it. And a lot of my videos, you see me referencing using the CoverGirl stick concealers. I still love them. They're still kind of my go-to. I wonder, I sort of worry sometimes that they're going to be discontinued because it's kind of like old school. But anyway, I discovered this and I love it so much. I don't even know, I don't know part of it. I think I nailed the shade match for myself. This is number 25. Just the number. And that was just a lucky guess by me, I think. So, but it says it lasts up to 30 hours, but it blends. I have it on today, so I don't have foundation on. I have this on. I didn't use any of my other stick concealers. I set a little bit of powder and then did the rest of my stuff. I love this. I really, really like it. So I'm happy to find an alternate because I have one that I've bought from Amazon. I talk about all the time. It's called Kokie, Kokie. I really like that one too. I tend to use just that one on the eye to brighten inside. I decided to go ahead and do that with this, but I like this more just to spot conceal and blend on my face. So I can't say enough about this. I really, really like this. This may be one of my favorites from this haul, aside from probably the Perfume and the Too Faced palette. So, and then lastly, my daughter and I went thrifting the other day, and I didn't even realize these were exciting until she pointed it out. I was just admiring the sandal. I thought they were so cute. And then I just read the brand out loud. This is how much I don't know brands. It's Dolce Vita. And she's like, Mom, that's a nice brand. We almost had to fight over the shoes. But I think these are so cute. And I got them for $6. So I thought that was fun. And this is a coral color that I definitely wear all the time. So happy to find these. I think they're really cute. All right. So that's it for this little haul of things I've recently purchased, things I love, things that are just okay, and just some fun finds. So while you're here, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing, and also check out some of my other videos while you're here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.